Good morning. It is Friday, May 3rd, I think. The Zen of Naji live morning show on YouTube instead of Facebook. Reason for that is I was blocked from doing live video on Facebook. I don't know why. I don't understand it. And of course, there's nobody you can call. Hi, Facebook. How come I'm blocked? They don't tell you. They just say some internet thing. You like this? I can fix my hair. Fluff it up a little bit there. Anyway, good morning. So now I cannot do YouTube videos, or I don't know how, from my cell phone like I did before. So I'm kind of locked by doing it through my laptop, which is kind of just sitting here in my studio. So that's the situation. Also, now next week we're going to be going to Jupiter Studios in Alliance, Ohio. And we're going to be talking with Crystal Shawfroth. That's how you say her name. But anyway, that'll be next week. This week, just me. I just thought I'd shoot the shit for a minute and say good morning. I got my up shirt on, so I'm ready for up positive things today. So anyway, thoughts on my mind. Oh, first of all, let's see. My daughter is now driving. Congratulations, Brielle. She has her driver's license and a car, which, of course, it's nerve-wracking letting your new 16-year-old daughter drive around on those busy, crazy streets with crazy drivers, and she's new at it. But anyway, so she's driving. And on the other hand, it's alleviated a lot of, oh my gosh, I used to drive her to school every morning or every other morning and home and pick her and bring her here and bring her there. So now I have a new freedom here in that she can drive herself most places. So anyway, that's great. Also, I have known Jody now, my wife, for 20 years. Woo, 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 20 years. Isn't that amazing? She put up with me for all that time. That's amazing. Everybody knows I'm easy anyway, but so let's see. My thoughts lately. Okay, so my life is kind of in an odd turmoil, but it's kind of good. It's a time of change. I'm having new thoughts and views on things about my art and music and in society and the world. This whole our political system, our politics, our laws, our rules, all this. I'm just questioning all of that time, and I'm hiding a little more from society. I'm not out there as much. I'm not going to all the art shows and this and that. I'm starting to question just the validity of it all. It seems life lately to me is starting to be very. I just kind of want to escape from this earth because it's just insane. I think that our values as human beings have deteriorated. I know they've always been bad. I think as human beings, we have bad values. I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up, you're impressionable as a kid. And I remember in school, how they said killing was wrong and the finality of it and the horror of it. And so I believed that, and I took it to heart. I said that is the worst thing you could do, is to kill somebody and to endanger people's lives and it just seemed crazy. Now it seems these days that for money, for whatever, we can cause a war that kills innocent people. It seems insane. I don't understand that. I don't understand how for money we can produce things that pollute our lakes and our rivers and our streams. So the other day I was at getting coffee at the what's that place called? On 65th and Detroit, Gypsy Bean. Parked in the parking lot. There's some like garden areas behind it behind the parking lot. I don't even think it belongs to the Gypsy Bean area. It's a neighbor. Excuse me, but there was a guy with a mask on with some backpack spraying the weeds. And the backpack on it said Roundup. I'm like, Roundup? Oh, I made a comment. I said, that stuff, you're spraying it on the ground. We are less than a mile away. We're probably half a mile, if that, maybe quarter mile from Lake Erie. So where's that Roundup going to go? It's going to seep in the ground. It's going to be taken away with rainwater. It's going to go in our sewer. It's going to go into Lake Erie. So we're drinking Roundup when we drink Lake Erie water. We're eating Roundup when we catch Lake Erie fish. That's wrong. Our governments should not be allowing that. That's what our governments are supposed to do. Our government is. I'm not a real political person, but I'm thinking about what is a government. What is their purpose? You really have to put in one sentence. They're not doctors, they're not lawyers, they're not scientists. So all these fields, they're not artists. All these fields have purposes that do things for society. So what does a government do? Well, the government is supposed to take all these fields together and organize them and serve them to the people that hire the government. The government works for us. We don't work for the government, supposedly. So the government, we pay them with our hard-earned taxes. So they help and benefit the people, society. And when you think about that, the government needs to set up priorities. And if I were the government and I'm supporting Earth, mankind, my first priority actually would be Earth. That's our home. Without it, take Earth away, there's no people, there's no animals, there's no nothing, there's no money, there's nothing. So our Earth is being destroyed in insane ways, and the government's allowing things like Roundup to be put, and people are ignorant. They say the government allows it, it's legal, then we do it. That people follow what's legal. I say screw legal. I think that's fucking ridiculous. And then of course you do something like left turn on red when there's no cars around. Oh, the government's there to get you. Yep, there's a ticket. Go to court. Da da da. That's all part of the whole society of insanity. Anyway, so I'm up in arms about that. I'm up in arms. Our government's supposed to be feeding people. That's a priority. People should have food, shelter, water. That's what the government's first priority is. Next, we should be happy and we should be enjoying life. We should be enjoying nature. We should be enjoying the earth. We should be sharing. We should all have safety. And we should all, as human beings, we're one race where we should be getting along. Why do we have priorities of what country are you from? What color are you? What gender are you? And what gender are you trying to be? And who cares? We're people. We should be enjoying each other's differences. We should be celebrating food and music and celebrating each other and our differences and enjoying those things. That's why I wear my up shirt. That's what I celebrate. Speaking of art and music, by the way, so the art scene is why I've grown up as an artist. I went to art school. I went to grad school for art school. I've done so much art school and studying and this and that. And I've done realistic art and abstract art and performance art and all these different things. And it's kind of interesting. I'm looking at the big picture of it all, and I'm thinking, what is all of it about? What are these art shows and juried art shows and magazine Art in America and Art News and the Cleveland Museum of Art and the MoMA and this and that? These are all these goals that artists are trying. They want to get into the MoMA, and they want to. Of course, they do. I do. But how did this get? What does that have to do with making something that's beautiful? I don't know. Maybe it's just this. How does a painting sell for $10 million or $100 million? That's ridiculous. Art's beautiful. It's worthy. Society needs it. But who the hell put prices like that on some painting because it's by so and so? That you're not buying art. You're buying somebody's name. That's ridiculous. it's just absurd. It has nothing to do with what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in this competitive art thing. Uh, to me, that's like people competing to be people. I'm not interested in that. I don't think that anybody's better than someone else because they know how to play basketball better or they know how to paint better or whatever. That's everybody has their own uh, uh, skills and collection of skills. Some are zeroed in and gotten very good at one thing, and others are jack of all trades, and others know a couple things really well, and others are really bad at this. And some seem to be bad at everything, but boy, there's some gem of beauty in those people also. So I just think that this competitiveness of art and your degree and your resume is all bullshit. I'm just tired of all that. It's like I used to fan out my resume and I've done this and I've done that and I've done this and you know what? So what? It's like just go out and enjoy and make things and positive and delight people is what I think I should do, and that's what people should do as artists and as in all over. Same with doctors. I cured this person and did that person. This resume that they create, it should be more about how can I help someone today. That's what it should be about. And lately, I've been much more interested in music than visual art. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems that music is immediate, and its resume doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, music. I like to go to a bar or venue and hear live music, and I'm just delighted by it. I'm really moved by it. I'm moved in, more than by a lot of visual art. I get emotional over great music, and anyway, so I've been playing drums, and I've been listening lately. But I used to, of course, I grew up with the Led Zeppelin and all those classic rock greats, and but I'm sort of young at heart, so I stretched and I went into the '80s music, and I love. I used to love The Cure a lot. Then in Depeche Mode and all that kind of music. Then I got a little away from The Cure. I got I listened to all their very popular songs. Now lately I've been listening to The Cure again and listening to some of their stuff that's not so well known, and it's sort of this real. I don't know. So lately I've been listening to Cure a lot. I think they're a great band, really great band. I was very now. Of course, this is hypocritical of what I just said. They were inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what? I don't care about the Hall of Fame. It's like, come on. If you like The Cure, you listen to Cure, famous or not. If they were just a local band and I heard them, I'd go see them as much as if they were famous and sold out to millions of people. Anyway, I've been liking The Cure. So anyway, with that, I'm filling up. I'm going to go. I think my drum set. I think you'd see it in this laptop, which is plugged into everything and sitting right here. I'm going to go do a minute practice on my drums just for fun, and then let's see if you can still see me on these drums. So here's a couple beats I've been practicing. I'll do them. Can you see me? Way over here. Okay, so we'll do a couple of these. Let me move this sheet over here. So here we go. Continue wonder. Billy Jean. Almost the same. beat for We Are the Champions by Queen. A little noise for the morning. Wake up! Got my work clothes on. I'm gonna make some art today. I already had my coffee, by the way. You're wondering why I don't have my cup of coffee. I got up a little early this morning. So anyway, I think I'm gonna end the morning show. Good morning, everybody. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. And that's it. We'll see you next week. Next week, I'm going to be in Alliance with Jupiter Studios. They do a lot of interesting stuff there. I've never been there. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, also, if anyone wants to be a guest on my morning show, please contact me. And the way to do that is to message me your phone number. I'll call you and we'll put it on the calendar. Often people say, yes, I'd like to be on your morning show, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's like, okay, and then 6 months later, okay, you have to be proactive. You have to make the move. I don't want to bug you. I don't want to say, come on, be on my morning show. So anyway, if you want to do it, contact me, say you want to do it, and say I want to schedule a date. And then we schedule it, put it on the calendar, then it happens. No, excuse me. I had a cold a little earlier. Anyway, have a good day. Do something positive for somebody. Enjoy some music. Enjoy some visual arts. Enjoy culture. Enjoy food. Enjoy different food. Eat some Indian food. Ooh, I love Indian food. Oh, Indian. How about Italian food? Oh my God, a good plate of spaghetti. Rumba. I know I forgot. I was going to go look at the Best of Cleveland. Let me go grab that. Give me 1 minute, half a second here. I'm going to grab that. We're going to do another Best of Cleveland look. Hold on. I have a green like a sieve. Yeah, so we have the Cleveland Scene Magazine Best of Cleveland, which is the readers' polls. So last week I forgot what we looked at, but we're going to look at some. We did bars and clubs, maybe, or no? What did we do last week? Maybe restaurants we did last week. The best shops and services. Uh, oh, I think last week did people and places. Yes, we did. Let's see what we people and places. Um, Shops and services. Okay, let's do that. Let's see what we people. Let's see. I won't do them all. I'll just pick out ones that I think. Best thrift store. The winner was Flower Child. I love it. Flower Child's a great place. I don't know if I call it thrift though. It's more of vintage antiques, but anyway, but good stuff there. Then that second was Common Threads, Thrift, Value World, Savers, and Avalon. Those are all good. Best record store, The Exchange. Second was Record Revolution, Mind's Eye, Loop, Blue Arrow. You know, I like them all. I have no real thing here. Let's see. Best salon. I guess that means your haircuts. Blushing Beauty Salon. Obviously, I went there. No, I'm sorry. The winner, the winner number one was Stella and Shay Beauty Bar. Okay. Second was Blushing Beauty Salon. Third is Dino Palmieri Salon and Spa. Fourth is Rule of Three. And Lock Loft. Cool names for all of them. I haven't had my hair cut at any of them, obviously. Actually, I did get my hair cut recently. You notice it's shorter in the back. I did short in the back, left it long in the front. Sort of, I don't know. Best bicycle shop. The winner is Century Cycle. Best wine store. Rozzi's. Ah, yeah, Rozzi's. I've been in there. That's a pretty good place. I haven't been there in a long time. Best t-shirt company. Cleveland Clothing Company. Actually, you know, a friend of mine, Rick Navario, does the best Cleveland t-shirts. Look on Facebook for Rick Navario. If you want good Cleveland t-shirts, he does the best. And he's just somehow he didn't he's not listed in here, and I don't know why. And his shirts should be in his shop downtown, and they're not. But his t-shirts are awesome, and they celebrate rock and roll and Cleveland and the monuments of Cleveland. They're really good t-shirts. Look up Rick Navario and get a t-shirt from him. Let's see, cigar shop. Best tattoo shop, Voodoo Monkey. My studio used to be almost next door to them down to West 25th Street. Lakewood Tattoo, Forest City Tattoo and Gallery, Tattoo Faction, and Collective Studio. Best adult store, Adult Mart. Cool. Yeah, if you want to get one of those dildos or whatever, that would be a place to go, or some videos. Best barber shop, Quintana's Barber and Dream Spa. Sounds good. I better not go in there. I'll come out with a crew cut. Best barber was Theo Chalouf at that Quintana's Barber and Dream Spa. Best stylist, Stephanie Zwolenick. It's a hard name to say. At Mia Salon Studios. Second was Marco Alexander. Third was Carrie Marginian and Ken Novak and Rachel Hallahan at Manifest. Let's see. Best bookstore, Loganberry Books. Bookshop in Lakewood, second. Third is Macbacks. Fourth, Visible Voice. Best vintage store, again, Flower Child. They come up a lot in this. And Sweet Lorraine that's a cool shop. Best florist, Urban Orchid. I wonder if they have orchids there. Best store to find a place. Best store to find a place of Cleveland. I don't know what that even means. Cleveland Clothing Company. GVR Design, 206, Salty Not Sweet Wood. Go to Rick Navario, get a t-shirt from him. Best local fashion designer, Emily Rogenberg. Valerie Mayen, Jevon Terrence, and William Frederick Clothing. I don't know anything about any of them. Best local jewelry maker, Ocean. Second is Wanderlust Jewelers. Third is Wildfoot Studio. Fourth, Bunny Page and David Wilkinson Design. Best jewelry store, Ocean. Wicked Sugar Fashion, Bunny Page, the W Gallery, and Tour Wave Life. Best furniture maker, the Sawhorse Woodworks. No. Best place to furnish your home. I would say the best place to furnish your home is at your address. If you furnish your home somewhere else, then your home will be empty and all your furniture will be somewhere else. Anyway, they say to go to Vintage Home. Best Cleveland flea vendor. I would say mine is my two dogs because they give me fleas for free. So I would give them number one. However, in the Reader's Choice, they put Fount and Fat Tea's Cookie and Urban Planting Cleveland. I wonder if you get fleas in all those places. Huh. Best spa. I'm itching from fleas. Sacred Hour. And second is Stella and Shea Beauty Bar. Best boutique. Banyan Tree. That's a good one. I bought a lot of good things there. Banyan Tree. That's in Tremont. Best men's clothing. Homage. I shop at Homage. I don't even know where that is. I'll have to try it. The other one, the Whatnot Bow Tie Company. J3 Crush and K's for Men. Best women's clothing store is Banyan Tree. Best pet shop. Pet People. Does that mean those are people that are owned by dogs? I guess that would be a pet person. Or they have pet peeves. Three Dogs Bakery, Pets General Store, Milo and Me, and Positively Pure. Best place to buy a wedding dress, Radiant Bride. If you buy your dress from there, you will be radiant. Actually, I would say the best place to buy a wedding dress is from somebody who has one to repurpose. Because, geez, wedding dresses are expensive. Why not get a repurposed one and you only wear them once? What a waste. Well, I guess if you get married several times, you can wear them again, but still. Let's see. Best consignment shop, Avalon Exchange. Best vape shop, Cleveland Vape. Best antique shop, Flower Child. And Sweet Lorraine, Time Around, Addison's Antiques. I like Addison's. They're great. They're on. They're got some really good stuff. Best Home and Garden, Petitti's, Gales, Lakewood Plant Company. Best gift shop, In the 216. Oh, my nose itches. Best place for a mani pedi. I guess that means manicure pedi. Quintana's Barber Dream Spa. Just had mine done. Next, I'll put my toes up there. Best salon, let's see, best auto repair, Bruce's Automotive on Fleet and Fleet Services. Best beer selection, Simon's, or Simone's, I guess. Best comic collectible shop, Carol and John's. I don't collect comics. Best eyewear, Eye Candy. Best grocery store, Heinen's. Heinen's is good. Heinen's is good. Lucky's, Dave's, Zagara's, and the grocery. Best place to buy sneakers, Exhibition. I wouldn't. I would go to yeah, I guess you'd go there. West Side Skate is where I like to buy my sneakers. West Side, get some Vans. Best place to buy a musical instrument, Royalton Music Center. I go to Steeble's Drums. If you want drums, Steeble's Drums in Willowick has, they're the best drum shop that I've ever been in, and I've gone to drum shops in many cities. So they're good. They have everything you ever need for drums, used, vintage, old, new, everything, and the people there are great. Let's see. Best tattoo artist, Lauren Vandeveer, like my name, but spelled Lauren. Lakewood Electric Tattoo. Second is Eric Kaplan. Stephanie Streeter. I know Stephanie Streeter. She's a local artist. She's great. Al Garcia and Kevin Sly. Best phone computer repair shop, Broke Ass Phone. I give them best name so far. Broke Ass Phone. How great is that? I love the name. There is it. We've done all the best stuff for shops. Maybe next week we can do best bars and clubs. Anyway, have a great week. Do something nice. Have some culture. Go make the best of something. Have a good day. The Zen of Naji live morning show.